Waiting to see if I'm live, and I wasn't live because I didn't hit the button. Oh, I forgot. You know what I forgot? Hold on, guys. Kid having a problem hitting the button today. No? Okay,
You
there we
are
go.
watching Melody Lane. With me you're gonna have a great crafting time. You are watching Melody Lane. With me you're gonna have a great crafting time.
Hello, everyone. We are live. Hello, hello. Happy April. Oh man, I was already hitting like every wrong button. I was hitting the button. It just wasn't working. Holy cow, there's a whole lot of chat already. I love it. I'm gonna catch up on chat there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. How is everybody doing tonight? No way. Does everybody see Dawn was the winner of our top contributor giveaway for March? So Dawn, she already decided she wants a Joy Extra. But shockingly, I for some reason thought you already had one, Dawn. I don't know why. But yay, that's exciting. All right. Gloria, Dawn, Sue, Lori, Mindy, hello, hello, Linda, Kimberly, Ayana, Deborah, hello, ladies. I hope I didn't miss anybody. If I did, I'm sorry. And Jamie. I was like, did I miss Jamie? I knew I did. Oh, Dawn's having a good day. And you got a Nintendo Switch. Those are super fun. My daughter took hers when she moved out, but we loved playing the Nintendo Switch. I'm not good at any video games, I'm not gonna lie, but I like old school Nintendo. I am not made for those new games. Right? It was a great day. Lucy Lou went and got her hair did today. She did not fall out of the car this time. If you guys follow me on Facebook, the other day we had a terrifying event with Lucy Lou, like terrifying. Luckily, she was in her harness and strapped in, so she couldn't. Her harness is now shortened, and the window goes up more, so it won't happen. But luckily, she was attached in because she fell out the window. And when I tell you my heart stopped, I was instantly red. Like I had a headache. I was crying. And she's looking at me, and I'm like, "Are you okay?" But. Ooh, Easter nails. Oh my gosh, you said that. I forgot to touch up my nails. My nails are not, they peel. They're not horrible, but I like to touch up my nails before live because you guys see my hands. And as soon as I read Easter nails, I'm like, oh. Make sure I don't have tacos under my nails. We had for dinner. Oh, the mini card. I seen that. The mini card that Mindy made. Like yours, Dawn. That was super cute. Oh no, Gloria. That's horrible to hear, but that's why we have the sympathy cards, but never a good time. Oh, screen painting. That's so cool, Gloria. I know, you aren't lying, Linda. That is absolutely a nightmare. It is embedded in my brain. Terrified. So... Hi, Denny Dawn. Oh, diamond painting. That is fun. My daughter got into that for a while. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get in. I'm going to show you the card. And let me see if it will let me. I'm going to go ahead and take you into Design Space because I'm just going to show you a couple things that I changed to make the card easier to. Okay. Hi, Irma. Welcome. Okay, so this is the card how I designed it here, and I just made a couple changes to it. So one being these little tiny. So this is the image in Design Space if you choose the image, but we made a couple changes because these roses, for one, if I cut these roses, these were going to be all these little individual pieces to try to glue on. So I went and found some different flowers here that are much easier for that to layer. And then another thing I changed is these were going to cut out all these tiny little, and these things are teeny tiny, like the end of the weeding tip, teeny tiny. So I'm like, no way are we going to try to pick up these little tiny circles here, which I thought about doing an iron-on, which you may, but something that small, there's not really much surface area for that glue to adhere to, right? So what I did is I ended up duplicating the flower, and then I sliced these through. That way they still have the holes, but that I put the darker color pink behind it. That way you don't have to try to glue all those. And then I did the same thing up here just for the hummingbird's eye. I ended up cutting through and then putting a black layer behind it. Which, question for you guys. It had the beak is yellow, but I was like, don't hummingbirds have black beaks? And when I looked up pictures, they do have black beaks. So I'm thinking leave the yellow off and just keep the black beak. Yes, Gloria, I am doing better now. Thank you. It was her first time in the car today since then, and I thought maybe she'd be scared, but she was not. She's still very, very happy. And then I also changed this bud right here, because this again had these teeny tiny little pieces for you to glue on, and they weren't attached. So this little vine here, they just literally came up to a straight point. There was no ball on the end. So I went up here and I just, I don't know if I welded or united, but got the same, what's the word I'm looking for? Result. Man, I do that way too often these days with what's the word? I welded or united them. So it's one piece here. And then the last thing I changed were these flowers, or these leaves, because these leaves are just cut through. I actually cut them in 3 different ways so we can see what we like. I like options. Thanks, Gloria. But as you see, it's cut through and you've seen them. So I went and made, I'll show you on here because it's going to be much easier to see on here than in person because they're so little. So on these, I just switched the cut to a draw. You see how it does like the double lines, and then I had it draw on it in green. And then I wanted a single line too. So I went and found another flower and another leaf, and I just copied, ooh, that is extreme close up. And I just copied the lines from one of those flowers, and then I attached them to these leaves. So all the same leaves, but different flowers. So now we can go ahead and zoom out of this, and we'll go ahead and put this together. I hear my kitty saying hello. There we go. I can move my phone. I'm like way further on my table. I had a flood here the other day and everything around here was flooded during a storm, so everything got moved, but now I'm like scooting across the table. Hi, Kit Kat. Thank you. Okay, so we got our little project box. Where's my other glue? Let me grab my other glue. I think this one's still squeaking. I think it's still squeaking. Okay, project box. I don't know why I have this in here. So first, and I put all my little leaf pieces in here so I will not lose them. They're so easy to lose. So first we're gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go ahead and glue, well, we can do the hummingbird. Let's start with the hummingbird. So the hummingbird's gonna have these 3 pieces, and then they have some blue pieces. Then I need to figure out where they go because I'm not exactly sure. I just gotta look at my picture. If I cut the sentiment in vinyl, I won't get the bubble letters. If I don't cut the sentiment in vinyl. Oh yeah, you could cut it in vinyl or iron-on, yes. And not get like the outlined ones. Thanks. I think I got this at like Marshall's. I know I got some orange paint on here that's driving me crazy. I just noticed. I think I got this at Marshall's or something for just a couple bucks. Okay. Completely forget. I know, I want to like decorate a project box too, Sue. I was thinking like I want to. Alex has a really cool one he made with the cigar wrappers. All right. I don't know about you guys, but I always take a picture of my project on the screen. So when I'm here, I can look back at it and know where things go. Okay, so the black piece for this is going to be the underneath because we want, this is where I slice through so you'd get the eyeball, which you could just cut that little black piece and glue it on if you want. But I know those are so, when they're that little, they're just so easy to use, or not use. They're so easy to lose. Even when I put them in my project box, that little tiny piece can disappear easily. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and glue these on first. I'm going to use my, look, I just took the whole lid off. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, when I look at the project, when I go to make it, I really try to see if there's like too small of pieces. And then try to make it so it's easier to make that way, because those little pieces. The other day I was working with something and I had a teeny tiny little piece. And I had it and then I lost it and then I found it again. And before I glued it on, because I mean it was like, again, the end of like the weeding tip. And I dropped it and found it again like 5 or 6 times. I was laughing like, how many times am I? And I finally lost it for good. It was just so little. Oh, did any of you get the mystery box that was available yesterday? It sold out already. What? Wondering who was able to grab it. It was great for making cards because it had cutaway. It was for the joy, but lots of. Dawn, do you have the regular joy? The glue gun we get from My Sweet Petunia, Denny. We do, I don't know if there may be a link in the video description below. I'm not sure if that one carried over, but if not, we do have a link. But they do sell out of them a lot. I know they were sold out everywhere, but then I think they did get them in stock somewhere. Okay, so we glued that piece on. See, I lost it, I knew I was gonna do that. As I'm talking about losing little pieces, it might be in my box, but there's a little tiny blue piece too. Which I don't know if he necessarily needs. I may even leave it this color. So now we're just gonna glue on this part of the hummingbird. Oh, I understand that, Gloria. Oh, okay, so you do have the joy. So you have some stuff for the joy, right? Some joy pens and... Because you can use the joy pens also in the joy extra. A little bit. There's some thin pieces. So I'm just being careful, but that's why I love this extra fine point, because it makes it easy for the... I don't know, I don't think my thing's squeaking today. Oh, Alexa's notifying me of something. I don't know what it is. Oh, Denny, same. Hummingbird, peacock, and the flamingo. My 3 favorite birds, for sure. I know, I was just, where we picked up Lucy Lou, it's also a nursery with flowers. It has beautiful flowers. They had the most beautiful orchid. But I was just, they had hummingbird nectar and stuff, and I told my husband, I was like, I want to get something to get hummingbirds in the yard this year. Okay, so then we're going to, these are going to glue on. I'm going to look at my picture here. They are the 2 wings. So it starts as the circle and it goes up. Which this hummingbird is colored kind of like a peacock, I feel. Which, how pretty is this teal color too? Can we talk about that? This is Cricut's teal. The only thing it's available in though is the big, what size are those sheets? 24 by 48 inch. Multicolored cardstock. It has the beautiful teal color in there. And then that color they have available in a card set too. I can't remember, but there's card sets that have this color of cards in it. Yes. Yeah, you can. You can cut the smart material and put it on a mat. You just won't be able to use it matless. Oh, that's a deal, Dawn. 51 cents. Yeah, I'm glad they got the code working. I know the... Hi, Betsy! Welcome, welcome. Okay, I'm going back to my project box. I'm going to see if I can find that little part of his blue, which I don't know that he needs it. I may like it better without it. Wait, where's it go? I found it. Oh, it goes there. Okay. And then this little teeny piece here. Oh, yay, Betsy. I hope you love it. I do love the Joy Extra. My print and cut. I'm telling you, my print and cut has never been off on it. That's amazing to me. Like, never had to recalibrate it ever. Alright, I'm just looking at my picture here. This guy looks like it goes like this. So, this goes right above his the green on his belly. So I'm going to go ahead and glue that. I got orange paint all over everything. It was like a paint pour. And as I look, I'm like, man, there's orange here, there, and everywhere. This way. I'm like, which way did that? No. Yes. It's going to follow the curve of his neck. So when you put this together, this little blue piece there goes up and just follows the curve of the neck. Okay, so Hummingbird is done. Now we're going to go ahead and put these flowers together. Oh, I know, printers can be challenging, Denny. Go ahead and try it again, because it used to be you'd have to go to the sheet you would print out from the website calibrated much better than the one built in, but they've redone it. So the calibration sheet that's within Design Space should totally be good now. So go ahead and try it again, but let us know if you have any issues with it. Hey, did you guys fall for did you fall for any April Fool's jokes today? Curious to know. These I just cut out of 2 colors. Cut them out of white first, and I was like, oh, maybe I want them in really soft pink, so sometimes I just cut in multiple colors. Oh yeah, that's so true. Yes, you could definitely make that piece red. Okay, so we have these flowers here. We have purple. 1 pink, is that right? I didn't know. I didn't know. Okay, first we're gonna go ahead and layer these. So this flower, which I don't know what you call this. I don't know if this is considered a rose, like a zinnia. Oh no, Diane. Well, glad you could join us. Okay, so we have, these are the underneath pieces. Now I cut them in white and soft pink because I wasn't sure which color I was going to want. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to want soft pink. So we are going to go ahead and glue these on. Now you just have to match up it was funny because I was playing with these when I cut it, and the amount of times I turned, it was like, nope, not matched up. Still not matched up. So I try to like look for the biggest side, which is this side, and it looks like it has to flip. There we go. So then once you get them matched up, you can just glue them together. But this way is easy. You don't have these little pieces. It's cut through, so you don't have these little pieces to glue on. It's just easy to glue these two together. Dawn, that's so funny. Wait, she got a clear mat? So if you guys see it in the groups, I did an April Fool's joke today. And it was called Cricut's Invisigrip mat. And it was an invisible mat. And although the one part about it was really cool, it said it had smart stick technology. And you didn't have to decide which mat, like it would automatically adjust. You know, and then at the end, of course, I let everybody know it was April Fool's joke. But one of the members mentioned that they can't find the cover of their mat a lot because it disappears, you know. And if the whole mat was invisible, I was like, we just lose the whole mat. I flipped this, and now I'm trying to figure out which way it goes again. Okay. There we go. And these have a center too, and I did cut gold poster board, but I think I'm gonna put like a pearl or a rhinestone in the middle. Just to add a little bling. Hi, Squeaky Angel! That's so funny. Yes, tell Tammy I need to see this invisible mat. And then Cricut had they had a fun it's gonna be the longest part. Holly matching up. Cricut had a fun April Fool's joke today also. Did anybody fall for that? Set this down. It's so easy to gonna have to line it up again because I So Cricut's joke was scratch and sniff materials. And it's funny because when we have a group for the community leaders, and it said in like our week coming up about these scratch and sniff materials, and I thought, oh my gosh, like did I miss that? I didn't get the announcement. Like I know nothing about this. And then as I read there, like, you know, it was an April Fool's joke, but I fell for it myself. Then I was laughing and thinking, oh, you could have like schnozberry that smells like a schnozberry. That way. Holy cow. Okay. Alright, now we got that one. Oh, and then these are the outside pieces on this too. So there's one more layer to these flowers, which is this one here. Just want to make sure I get it right so I know what side to glue. Half a Holly show is watching her line up. Man, oh man. Well, good thing this is an easy card because I'm going to spend a lot of the time just figuring out which way it goes. Okay, we're going to try this. I'm going to start with the little side. How about a little side? There we go. Okay. I'm going to try to keep this direction. But I love how little of glue you can get out of this glue press too. Like just the teeniest, tiniest of dots with like no real pressing. Oh, I did not, Squeaky Angel. I'm going to have to check that out. Do you guys remember, for those that have been around a long time, do you remember Melody when she did the April Fools? Melody loved April Fool's Day. Do you guys remember her April Fool's joke she pulled one time? What she created? This is the My Sweet Petunia glue press. And then it comes with the stand here too. But it comes with the full bottle. You get a fine point and then a regular, or extra fine point and regular. And then you get an extra bottle also, so you can add whatever glue you want. But this glue is really good glue, actually. And it's been holding some materials that the Barely Art glue did not hold. So, I'm loving that. Alright, now we're going to line up this one. Oh, I knew that was too fast. I was like, no way did I do that fast. Now I'm looking for maybe this way though. Did do it that fast. Okay, cool. That's so cool, Mindy. Yeah, this thing is awesome. A lot of us have this glue press now. It doesn't hurt your hand at all. Like, you squeeze with literally, you don't even feel that you're squeezing it. Yay. Okay, so now we got that flower done. Oh, I see, because I changed it too. And then, so now by gluing, so what I did with the one flower is I duplicated, so I had a back, and then I sliced through, so those little, you imagine gluing those little tiny holes on? Good luck. Yeah, that's what it's perfect for, Denny. I know, people with arthritis in their hands too, and yes, your hands don't cramp squeezing it. Sometimes you gotta really squeeze those glue bottles. Okay, so April Fool's was... Melody announced that Cricut was making an easy bake oven. So it was Cricut's Easy Bake Oven. Which... And that stemmed from her... Did I glue those on exactly right? I know as a kid there was something about, she wanted, I think that was like the one thing she wanted she never got as a kid was an Easy Bake Oven for Christmas, if I remember right. I was like 10 years younger, so I do not remember that age, obviously. Because when I wasn't even born when she would have wanted the Easy Bake Oven. Okay. So we have that, and then... The last piece to glue on for the flowers is the center of this one. So we're going to go ahead and glue that in. Yeah, you definitely get much better control with it. Which I was thinking about it. Yeah, I was thinking about Melody's, the Easy Bake Oven thing, and I was like, people probably thought it was... I mean, I think some people thought it was real or something. And... people would have thought it was like to put tumblers in, because I know some people use, what are those things called? The toaster ovens for their tumblers. Not toaster ovens they actually cook food in, though. It was so funny, Jamie. I love watching that. Hi, Donna Lee. Welcome, welcome. My kids, I never had an Easy Bake Oven, but my daughter had an Easy Bake Oven. Okay, so we have that. Let's go grab the rest of the pieces. So we have our hummingbird. Oh, if I would have sliced through, he would have had the black beak. But, as I didn't. He's going to have a gold beak. Look, it's stuck. It's stuck to me. Absolutely, Dunny Dawn. 100-watt light bulb. And how long did it take to cook? I feel like it took forever to cook. Okay. So here is the card. So this is going to go on the inside here. But is that a different... That is so funny. Thought this was the same color. As I'm looking, I'm like, this is not the same color. This is like super light gray. Okay. This was printed on different cardstock is what it is. This is just like, it was in my printer. So I'm like, this does not look the same color on camera. It did take a long time. Jamie, I am cracking up. That is so funny. But so, what's the word I'm looking for? You know, you're using your resources wisely. It was ingenuity of it. That is so funny. Jamie's mom took her Easy Bake Oven away when she used it to make grilled cheese sandwiches in the middle of the night. That's such a good story, too. Alright. Mr. Hummingbird's gonna have a special beak. I'd probably slice it, though, so just the black beak would be underneath. But because the other one was on top, I'm gonna glue this on. And this gold is the foil poster board. I have like one piece of this gold left. Holding on to it. Well, not really. I'm using it, but... Hey, Jamie, if it was Melody, you know how Melody used the the Easy Press to make grilled cheese? Or quesadilla. Was it a quesadilla? Or she did both. She made a quesadilla with one and she made a grilled cheese. Just think, they could take your Easy Bake Oven away, but if you have an Easy Press, it could make yourself one too. Aw, happy birthday to your only granddaughter. 14. What's her name, Donnelly? We'll say happy birthday to her. Yeah, grilled cheese. That's so funny. Okay, for this though, wish it was the same color. I do want to pop this back. So I do have foam tabs. But I think before I put the inside in, yeah, I'm gonna put the inside in now, actually. Well, first I'm going to glue, changing my mind as I'm thinking about this here. I want to glue the gold frame. So the gold frame is going to go on the outside there. They grow up so fast, don't they? Like, they go from 14 to adult in what seems like a blink of an eye. It all seems like a blink of an eye. I wish I could go back and... I loved when my kids were little. Good idea. We were thinking a mic there. I had thought about putting acetate in the window, but then I was like, I don't... I'm going to open it so I can see from this angle. Oh, don't grab it too well. But it will fit over it perfect. It should fit over it perfectly. Oh, that sounds like a perfect birthday. Shopping and coffee date. I feel like most 14-year-old girls love that. And 40. So many. Do we ever get tired of that? Okay, I'm gonna try something. This is gluing on, but I want to make sure I get it on there so, and when I'm trying to glue it on this way, it's hard just because I'm trying not to press down because that. I'm just gonna flip this. That way I can get it flat and then go ahead and put this on there. Oh, we'll turn 10 this month. Oh, 2. 2 is such a fun age. When we were in Florida visiting family, my dad pulled up a whole bunch of old videos he took of my kids when they were little at his house, like 1 year old, and oh my gosh, it was so cute. My parents used to live a block away and 5 houses down, so it was amazing. I thought nobody lived closer to my parents than I did, and then my brother literally bought the house directly next door to my parents. I'm like, you won that. Yeah, this is much easier to do it this way. Definitely flip that over so you can really press it down flat. Okay. Then we have the gold around the outside like that. Now we can go ahead and we're going to attach the foamed squares. Oh, at Tennessee State. I know, I can't wait to have grandkids someday. I know so many people my age who already are, and like they are loving it. Neither of my kids wanted kids forever. My daughters came around. She'd never held a baby. She's been terrified of babies like forever. But then she's like, oh, but I want to be a cool grandma. And I'm like, you can't be a cool grandma unless you're a mom first, so. And then I was like, and when I be a cool grandma, should I get that chance? So someday. Hi, Georgiana. Thanks for joining us. I know today was April Fool's, so I was scared to announce winners. Like, I posted the video, and then tomorrow I'll make, like, posts saying who the winners were for a couple things. And I was like, I shouldn't post that on April Fool's Day. People just don't know. Oh, University of Tennessee. Wow. Dawn, who has more cards made? I know you and Tammy are like in a competition. Who's winning? Okay, so now I've put my foam spacers sticky there. I'm just going to go ahead and attach this here. Just to give it some space so it's like set back some. Kind of hard to see there, but it definitely is. Oh, I love that, Sue. I wanted to be a mommy. I said all different things. It depends when you asked Holly what she wanted to be. I wanted to be a dolphin trainer until I found out I had to wear that what do you call it? Oh, and I wanted to say too, on this piece on the inside, so I did print and cut. So this center here is print and cut, the with sincere and sympathy, but then I had it draw the rest. So, and I did this on the Venture actually, but that way it drew it, but did print and then cut also. Yeah, the wetsuit. I remember the day I realized, oh my gosh, to do this I have to wear a wetsuit. And I was like, nope, there goes that dream, out the window. New dream to be found. All right, and then in here are my leaves. So I just put them here in this little container here because we're going to start building these. But I wanted to show I love how thin it cuts too, like how these little insides of the leaves, it just cuts. So that was one with it cut. Let me get these organized here. And this is the one where I just had it turn the cut into a pen. So it's like the double outline. And then this is the one where it just drew, I took draw lines off another leaf, which is really hard to see, but that's on there. And I don't know which ones I should use. What should I use, guys? Yep, the vet thing, went through that too, and then I found out how much school. It's actually really harder to be a vet because you have to learn so many different animals. Like humans, it's like you're learning one species. I'm just organizing these. Okay, do we think, you guys let me know because I really don't know. Should we try the leaves that are cut through? So cut through the double line drawing, which is like the outline, which is the actual leaf, how it came, or the single line. So cut through, double line, or single line, what leaf should I use? Please help me. The cutout one. We got the cutout one, cut through, cut. Okay, we're going with the cut. Alright, I'm looking at my picture so I can see how these go. So we are going to grab one of these. Alright, that's going to go on here. Then the big one. I'm just referring to my cell phone picture here. I'm going to glue those all together and then put them on. I was going to glue them separately. I'm like, that's going to be just so I can figure out spacing and such. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on here. Yay, Bob, glad you made it. Okay, first we're going to glue those together. Gotta keep unlocking my phone here. Alright, and then next to that, we're gonna take our other pink one here, which we're gonna put centers in with something. I just haven't added those yet. And then this one glues on top just like that. So always look at how much you need to glue, because you won't need to glue the whole flower piece, especially at this point. When you glue the whole thing on, you can. Oh, I think I might actually be out of glue. Nope. I'm not. Okay, so we got those pieces stuck. Now we're gonna take this flower, and then this one's gonna go down here, kind of overlapping there. So we just need to glue a little bit here. Oh, you got a preemie? You got a preemie too, Gloria, like Connor. My son he was 22 weeks and 5 days when he was born. He was 1 pound, he was 1 pound, 14 ounces. That's crazy. I say he was in a hurry, like a big hurry. He's my $1 million baby. Okay, and then we have this one here, which I could have glued this one on next. And then we're just going to go ahead and glue this one under there. So we just need to put glue on the edge of this. Oh, Alex, that's so cool. No worries. Which cousin is it? I know you got so many cousins. I probably don't even know. You can tell me who it is. I'm probably like, I don't know who that is. All right, and then this piece here, I'm looking, it's gonna come out kind of between these two right here. So you can just put glue on this little teeny tiny. Alex, you could have dinner with a new like a cousin every day of the month and have a different person every day. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Connor had the heart surgery to close that valve. His did close, and then his lungs collapsed, and the force of that reopened that valve, so they had to go in and close it. And I know being on the ventilator so long is lots of times they have eye issues, which we were really lucky with that. Did you put foam tape between the front panel? Yes. Yes, I did put foam tape there, Mindy. The 28 and 32. How fun would family reunions be, though? All right, we have that built. Where'd my picture go? Okay, so we have this done. So that's going to build like that. And I'm just going to put the rest of the leaves on it. And we went with the cutout ones, right? So big cutout one goes, which there's lots of ways these could go. They don't necessarily have to go exactly how the image is, but I find it, for me, otherwise I'll be like, is this location good? Do I need to move it? Is it going to have space for this? So if I just follow it for this, it helps. Hi, Claudia. I am using My Sweet Petunia's glue press. This thing is awesome. It comes with, this is the fine point bottle. It's the Nouveau glue. And it comes with another bottle too, a regular point, and that is empty so you can put your own glue in it. But it has the stand here too. And it's really good for squeezing. Like, you don't feel yourself squeeze it. And there's a link, I believe, up in the chat somewhere for it. Maybe in the video description. It is. Okay. The glue link is, if you look at the video description, it'll say under what it says this video is, it says, what's that glue thing? And it has the link to it. So you can go check it out. They do sell out a lot. These are very popular. So if they are out of stock, just keep checking back. Okay, now we just have a couple more pieces. How's the weather in the villages, Alex? All right, those are my extra leaf pieces I cut. There, a pin at the bottom. So there is inside the extra, inside the fine point bottle, yes, there is a needle inside the lid, so it goes in there so it keeps it from getting clogged. And then when you just set it in here, if you just set it in the base, this is a, kind of hard to see, but it's like a silicone, so it forms a seal around the tip, so it doesn't dry out when you're using it. All right. And then these just glue on under here, wherever we want them. Another one. Thanks, Benny Dawn. And this card, you can totally change this into so many different sentiments. I think Mother's Day card, birthday card, thinking of you. But I mean, you could just change it, you know, happy birthday or happy Mother's Day. So many things by just changing the sentiment there and then on the inside. And then one more there. Thank you, Betsy. We greatly appreciate that. We don't get paid anything from Cricut or anything, so we just get a little bit from links. If you use those, it's just like sharing the love with the big companies. They share a little with us for sharing the info. Did I? Yeah, some of these things, they are good to have on hand, so you don't have to make them at the time because those are usually emotional times. And then we can just take this as a whole and glue it where we want to. But I wanted to see where I wanted this glued on exactly and what part we need to glue. Because this part that goes above the frame here, we don't want to glue this part down necessarily. So, but this bottom part down here, and this is what it'll look like from behind. We can go ahead and put glue on these. Oh, there's the squeaky coming back, guys. And no, they don't always squeak like this. This is like, I've been using this press for a long time. But this bottle's running out too. I think I just need to put a new bottle in. Oh yeah, I think they always turn out better if you can take your time, definitely. And just get it to where it fits in the card there. The squeaky Crocs, Gloria, that is so true. I have a pair of those. My hubby hates when I wear them because they squeak everywhere. But they're my melody ones. They're the ones I've had forever. And they're... Oh, does that help? You put powder on them? Yeah, you could pop it up. You definitely could pop that up too. Okay, I think that's good on there. Then we can add our hummingbird up here. And the same thing with the hummingbird. Don't put glue on it everywhere because you want to just attach it where you need to, which looks like it's going to be on his wings here in the very end of his tail. If anybody watched the mystery box video at the end, I did a cutaway card tutorial. And I don't know about you guys, but the amount of time I have it do the inside the wrong way. Like I get all done and then I'm all excited and turn it and I'm like, oh, the word's the wrong way. I'm like, I literally need to, you know, people put don't forget to mirror, which we don't need now because it automatically mirrors in Design Space for those. But I really need to put something that says, check the inside of your card direction. Oh. Okay. Oops. And I think I'll put that on. I put it on a little crooked. Okay. So there we go. There is the outside of the card. So it has the foam, so this is set back a little bit. You could, if you wanted to, you could put acetate over it. You could turn it into a shaker card too. I mean, I don't think you want to for sympathy. I mean, that's I don't think sympathy is a shaker card type of card, but you could turn it into birthday, and then you could. It'd be really cool if you had petals. Like, what if you had real flower petals? I was just thinking inside of it or something. That could be really neat. Or fake. I'm sure they have fake petals that you can buy. Oh no, Alex, that is not good. Those are terrifying words right there. Yes, I love hummingbirds. And then the sentiment on the inside too. So easily just change this to another card if you want. You know, just change it to a birthday sentiment, Mother's Day, and then change this in here. But you really can use that for so many things. Right, Jamie? I am not built for that. Oh, the eye. Oh, he's got his black eye, but the middle of the flowers. I'm glad you said that. Oops. These two little flowers had a center, which it cut gold actually, the gold Kraft board. So I could do it as a gold center, but I have stickable little rhinestones, but I thought which would be pretty is like these stickable little pearls. Oh yeah, 90 all week. Thank you, Katie. I appreciate it. Definitely need the AC fixed, Alex. That is not... Even with your Florida blood, that is hot. I'm glad it wasn't 90 when we were there. Okay, so I think I'm going to take these bigger pearls. I just got these off Amazon. Oh yeah, I love... Did I just move that? I love these for the center. These are from Amazon. I will have to... Mindy, I can get you a link for them after the video. But all these I got from Amazon, and I think they're pretty cheap. I think each of them are probably like $5 or something for the big batch. And these pearls I got 1,650. That should last a while. And these rhinestones, oh, it doesn't say, but there's all different colors of the rhinestones too. So there we go. Now I added the little pearls on the inside of the flowers. And then this will be available. I always like to make it first, make sure I don't need to make changes, but I'll go ahead and add this file in our supporter projects that all of our Patreons get. So there's over 1,000 projects ready to make within Design Space that our Patreons get. And that starts at just $2 a month. And you get access to our 24/7 craft Zoom, which is a lot of where our crafty friends craft together. Oh yeah, a tiny one in the eye. You could. Let's see. Should I do a pearl or should I do a rhinestone in the eye? I wonder if there's black. Is there black rhinestones? Hold on, let's see what all colors we got here. Ooh, my computer's getting low. Oh, are they out of stock? Okay, we got lots of colors. We're trying to see if we got black here. Dawn wants to know if anybody's going in the Zoom after the live. Oh, there is black. Okay, yeah, there's so many colors in this. Like I said, this was not much. I'm pretty sure this was less than $10 when I got them. But there is little black ones, so I'm going to try to put a little tiny black rhinestone as this eyeball. Yay! I'm so happy to hear that, Denny Dawn. It's like going back to the gym or something. Once you start doing it, then you're in. Well, okay, getting back into Cricut crafting, way easier than getting back into going to the gym. But you know what I mean. Like, that actually fit his eyeball. It's probably really hard to see on here. But that fit his eyeball perfectly, and then it gives it just a little bling. So thank you guys for joining us. And then today is, oh, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. So we will be live on Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern for our image set video. Thank you guys. Thanks for all the kind words during this. Well, sweet dreams, Squeaky Angel. But yeah, and watch, we're going to have another giveaway starting in a few days too. And it's a pretty big giveaway, so make sure you guys watch for that. And Melody's birthday is coming up in a couple days. So we're going to do something special for that too. So guys, make sure you guys are checking the groups. And we'll have a video come out, actually, Tuesday is the 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Oh, so Friday is the 4th. Yes, so we will have another video too where me and Alex got to go give away gift cards at Michael's in memory of Melody. So thank you guys. We'll see you guys next time. Happy crafting, everyone. And toodles, as Alex says. Bye, guys.